ranch and blue cheese. Well, I finally did it. After waiting most of the summer, I dug out this Peavey Predator International Series guitar that I got from my neighbor. I traded some cymbals for it because he's a drummer. And it's two single coil pickups and a humbucker. And this sucker's got a bite, man. That's on that humbucker. I like that. And the funny thing about this guitar is this International Series. I can't find any information on it. I've Googled the shit out of it, gone to Peavey's website, looked in the archives and everything. They list all kinds of Predators. They list a Predator Plus, a Predator AX. But this one has this power bend tremolo, which is kind of a unique bridge. It's a nice bridge. It's a 2-point blade floating style. But I didn't expect much out of this guitar, and I am really super surprised that it is what it is. I'm sure it was made in either Korea or Vietnam, Indonesia, somewhere. But here's a bit of the neck pickup. It's nice, and then it has the in-between positions. Now, from what I've read on these, it says that they have a 12-inch radius, and I believe that to be true. It's got a real skinny neck, and it's satin finish on the back. It's not real glossy, so it's really fast. that nice fourth position quack. Let me do this. Put some gain on here. It's really surprising because on a clean setting, and you roll the volume knob back to 5, all you lose is volume. You don't lose any of the dynamics or harmonics of the pickup. I mean, it still sounds good down to 1. All the way up to 10, it just doesn't seem to lose anything. But I can't imagine that this was a very expensive guitar in the first place. And I've seen them on eBay. I've saw a couple listed for, you know, bids starting at $40, $50. But I cleaned it up, put strings on it, set it up. Didn't have to adjust the truss rod because of Peavey's notorious for their necks. And I did add 2 springs to the tremolo to tighten it up. But I was just really, really impressed with the guitar. Put me in, coach. Predators were always notoriously good guitars, and the ones that were made in the USA, they were great. I had a former student at the music store, a little young fella that, when his dad was ready to buy him a new guitar, they asked me what I suggested, and with all the new guitars that were in the shop, I took them over to a nice red early 80s Peavey Predator Strat style guitar. Showed him the fact that it was made in the USA, which made a big difference to this guy. And that was it. The guitar was sold, and Brett played that guitar. He's still got it, and he'll have it for a long, long time. But I was just totally blown away by these pickups. Off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway up, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up. Overall, really impressed with this. I never expected to like it this much, or to think that it would sound this good. And I'm just playing through the box and up through the mixing board through the monitor speakers, but anyway, that's that guitar. I just wanted to show that. The Peavey Predator International Series. Rosewood fingerboard, maple neck. Alder body, I'm sure. It wasn't plywood. I'm pretty certain it wasn't plywood. No. I can see right off that it's not. Yeah, probably alder. That's what the book, or the Peavey spec said that they were made out of at the time. You know, this even has a little bit of plastic around this screw. So, I don't think this guitar ever got really played that much. Adjust that back up. Okay. But you know, for an inexpensive find, a cheap find, I'm real happy with it. Couldn't be happier. I mean, it's Peavey after all. I always like Peavey stuff. So, that's a little bit about the Predator. Thought I'd show this because this is what I worked on yesterday. Now, a little bit more about GitCon over there in Germany with Henning Pauly and Pixie Licks and Guitar Man Dude, Gear Man Dude, and Tone King and Philip McKnight and all kinds of other people, guys from TC Electronics, guys from Paul Reed Smith, all got together over there. And I'll tell you what, they put out way better videos than what we got out of NAMM. Because NAMM gets like, it's just product review, people running around from booth to booth, a lot of noise. The panel discussions at GitCon, they've been pretty good. The Tonewood one was kind of cringy, but it needed to be. It needed to be that. And they did a pedal discussion the other night. Phil X has been performing. I watched a video of the Tone King getting up and jamming a few songs with Phil X. How cool is that? How cool is that? These guys are over there having fun. Tyler Larson from Music is Win with his less than dry wit, running around making his funny little videos, shuffling around GitCon. Oh, that was a good one, yeah. And the tap off. They're going to have a tap off. And it's just, so far it's been pretty entertaining. I don't know when it's going to be over, but you keep checking the subscriptions and more guys are posting more videos. And there is I got a reminder set for a panel discussion tonight at GitCon. I can't remember what the discussion was. And I don't think I'll be able to find it over here because I set a reminder in Facebook. Who knows? It's 6 o'clock. I'll go look for it. But it's been way more enjoyable than NAMM and more enjoyable than it started out to be at the very beginning of it. As these guys have gotten rolling and gotten going, it's gotten a lot better. So it's been a lot more entertaining to watch and more interesting. These are all people that we're all familiar with seeing interact with each other on YouTube, or we watch their videos and they're all in one place and all doing things together. And that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do something like that, on that type of scale. I think it's cool. So I just wanted to show off this guitar a little bit and talk a little bit about GitCon. So that's my video for today. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope you enjoy it. Weather's going to get cold everywhere that I know of pretty soon, except south of the equator. So, alright, that's my video, everybody. Until next time, out with the old, in with the new. Hanging. This is called Bourbon Street Chicken and Shrimp. Potatoes.